Once upon a time, in the heart of Konkan, where the fragrance of mangoes blends with the sound of temple bells, there lived Babuli, a man who didn't just act in the village stage shows but truly lived them. Now, what is so special about the Babuli? Let us step onto the dusty village grounds and find out. Babuli is no ordinary actor. He is living legend and the soul of the age-old Dashavatara drama, a play that celebrates the 10 divine avatar of Lord Vishnu. But time, that stubborn enemy, has not left Babuli untouched. His eyes do not see like before, wrinkles carves his smile, but inside him, the fire of art is still alive and dancing. Still the villagers whispers, how long can anyone chase applause of yesterday? Enter Babuli's son, Madhav, like so many young people today, between dreams and deadlines. He wants his father to rest, to hang up the royal crown after one last stage performance. Promise me, Baba, the day I get a job, you will give up acting, he says. Deals are made, but the life is not a straight road. It's a winding story waiting to surprise. The village is buzzing, everyone preparing for the grand Shivratri festival. This festival for them is more than rituals. It's a hope stitched into every torn sari, a prayer in every empty pot. During the late night pre-performance, Babuli's world explodes. Imagine this, the crowd waits for the play, but instead reality and mythology crash together. Babuli in the heat of performing looks possessed. Does he become the fire's Rudra avatar or does grief and old wounds turn the stage into battlefield? This is not just Babuli's personal struggle, there is a storm brewing in the village, a fight against greed dressed up as progress, a mining company threatens the very soul of the community. The story echoes questions as we will face. Should traditionally quiet fade away before the glitter of development, or is there a way to protect the roots while racing higher? And then emotion. Through every frame, audience watch Babuli is not as a character but as a living symbol, defending his culture, his family, and his land. The drama is spiced to his warmth and wit. One moment Babuli's laugh fills the air, the next a single tear tells what a thousand words can't. His struggle, both on stage and off, it becomes the heart of the film. Here, the director pulls out some true cinema magic. The lush green forest of Konkan, the old wooden house, the flickering lamps, all tug at your senses. And wait for the twist. Just as you think things are calm, a single act, a simple promise, throws Babuli and his village into chaos. Will righteousness win, or will it shatter under pressure? Now let's talk about performances. Babuli, played by Dilip Prabhavalkar, the master himself, brings every wrinkle and every hope to life. When he is on screen, everything else fades. Then comes Madhav, torn between two worlds, fighting battles most of us know between dreams and duties. Bandhana stands by Madhav, showing courage even in the smallest things, and side by side, Bharat Jadhav, Mahesh Manjekar, his character is like a spice in a perfect curry. But what about masala? Here it is. Action is not over the top, but every conflict boils just beneath the surface. Watch how faith collides with fear, how pride often stands in the way of peace. At the heart, Dashavatara is not about just ancient stories or local culture, it is about battles fought in every home. Do we hold on to the old or do we let it go for the new? Are traditions shields or shackles? This movie asks but doesn't force answer. Instead, it lets the viewer soak in color, music, laughter, and heartbreak. Of course, some say film is slow, that is not every scene crackles with excitement, but much like the seaside that shapes the Konkan, this space is part of the experience, giving space for every emotion to breathe. As the final curtain falls, here is a question. What would you have done in Bahuli's place? Would you sacrifice old dreams for family or risk everything so the next generations remember your songs? In the end, Dashavatara offers a ride through myth, memory, and modern struggles with enough drama, humor, and surprise to keep anyone hooked. And is not that what a good stories do? They leave us little richer than before, carrying questions home like souvenirs. So the next time you hear the drum beats of a village play, remember Babuli. Sometimes the bravest warrior are the ones who fight and dance in silence.